It is a full moon, yes indeed, and we can't sing Blue Moon tonight, but we can sing Pink Moon. A little overcast here in sunny South Florida. The rains came pushing through earlier today, but hopefully you got to bask in the moon last night, and hopefully it'll clear up before the darkness comes and we can really see the illumination. But tonight, a powerful night. This weekend, a holy weekend. A weekend of connection and being one with the universe and really honoring our heartfelt connection to God. So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, take the time this weekend to really tune into the energy of unconditional love. If you're blessed to be with family this weekend for Passover or for the Easter holiday, really enjoy that connectivity, enjoy the friendship, the camaraderie, the communion of breaking bread and eating together and enjoying each other's essence, the beauty that is within. And I know, like all families, there may be one of those moments where an uncle or an aunt kind of makes you think, what? But that's okay, because we are family. All across the world we are family. We're soul family, and we are each connected, and each one of us has our own little unit of family that, well, you picked them. Be sure to check your contract before you beam down in the next life. But in this life, we're going to celebrate life, and we're going to celebrate the opportunity for I wish I had a drum roll. Drum roll, please. Do over. It is time to do things over. It is time to wipe the slate clean. It is time to let go of the fears and let go of everything that's been slowing you up. It's time to open up your heart, open up to self-expression, release the things that are not working for you, and really take a good look at yourself, a good look at everything that you desire to have, and to make the appropriate changes. Ah, yes, major word here, change. Change, change, change. And here's the interesting thing. Change does not always happen instantly. Sometimes we set the intention, we begin to take a step in the direction, and things take time. But one thing I know about what's been going on across the planet for the past 6 months is it's been poking at you and saying you need change. You need to release what's not serving you. Let's put a few things retrograde for a while. Let's bring them back straight forward. Let's move retrograde again. Let's get you to reevaluate and recalibrate and step into the new you, the new dimension. It is truly the perfect time to be born again. You couldn't ask for a more powerful weekend to host a moon that is about the relationship with self, a moon that's about the relationships with others, the moon that is about balance and justice and your personal truth. There could not be a better time than to be in this moon energy and really take a good look at yourself and ask yourself some really important questions. You had a little prompting at the beginning of the month when we were coming into we had this full moon in Libra, and now we have full moon in Libra again, and we're like, wait a minute, bookends. So everything's leaning to tell you it's time to make change. Everything is prompting you, pushing you, nudging you, saying what is working for you, how can you be your best authentic self, and learning patience. Some things take time. There are things that you may want in your life and they're not here yet because maybe you're holding on to things that you need to let go of. Maybe there's something, just something, that's preventing you. And often it's right within you. Yes, little old you, just weighing yourself down, wondering and thinking. What's the use in wondering, right? Well, there's a lot of use in wondering. And then there's a lot of plenty of nothing in wondering. It really depends on what are you translating within yourself? What are you opening up within yourself to create? And what are you looking at? Are you looking at things that are not important? Are you looking at things that you think you can't change and you can? What is it you're taking a look at? Are you looking at relationships and sitting there saying, I don't know. Is this working? What do I need to let go of? Are you looking at your finances? They need to be balanced and just. They need to have some transformational happening right about now, because everything in the world is shifting us to a balance of equality, a balance of self-love and equal ownership of where we are, people taking responsibilities for where they are and why they are where they are. This is your time to choose. So as the full moon is rising and Passover comes in, and we're in this holy day of Good Friday, and then Easter Sunday comes, right as Passover is underway, there's a lot of energy supporting you and allowing you to create change within you. What do you want to release today, tonight, throughout the weekend? We're going to start that transformation for you. We're going to start the opening of this new beginning, this doorway, this path that you can walk down. Just throw the door open and walk down a path of what you want to feel. Never before have you ever been more supported by your angels and your guides. They're saying, raise up, step up, get into shape, let's go. And I don't mean work out in the gym, although if that works for you, go. But it's the time for you to just raise yourself up and recognize that within you is this spark of light. And this unique light that shines within is what sets you apart from others. There's no need to compare, but there's also an important thing to notice, that uniqueness, that spark, is to be honored, is to be adored, is to be loved, is to be recognized as a part of this entire universe, a part of this experience, a part of what you bring to the world. And that uniqueness, that spark of light, does not mean that you cannot have everything you desire, but somewhere along the way, a relationship, a happening, a conditioning, a family experience, something in the outside world, maybe it was something that occurred at work, something made you feel as if, for those of you who feel this way, as if you can't have it all. And if you're feeling that way, take a look at who you are and the gifts you bring to the world and focus on that. If it wasn't for what we call failures, some of the greatest people would not be where they are today. Those stumbles, those falls, gave them the inspiration, the motivation, the courage, the commitment to rise themselves up and be greater than they ever were before. So many greats have experienced loss, financial loss, loss in family, and they have risen up and created a better dynamic than they had before. Because often conflict or contrast can be the greatest of motivators. But why go through all that? If you have it within your envisioning, your power to shift and change, then why not choose the path that is of least resistance? Choose the path that is going to open up doorways so that you can be the you you've come to be. In this moment of now, in this energy that's on the planet, there's this moon that is going to illuminate the cracks in the foundation. Where are the cracks in your foundation? Where are the cracks in your relationship with yourself? Where are the cracks in the foundation in your relationships with others? Where's the crack in your financial blueprint? Where's the crack? And how can we seal it up? How can we mend that and secure that so you can move in the direction you desire? You see, money's a currency, it's an energy, it's a flow. But yet we struggle with concepts of what money means and how much we're worth in the marketplace, at a job, a career, a business. But you're the creator of that money. You're the conduit. You are the point of attraction. So why not be the person who's worth $1 billion? Why can't you? Okay, so you may say, I don't have the schooling, I don't have the training. There's a lot of great people who have accomplished great financial wealth and great emotional and spiritual prosperity, and they don't have all that training. You see, we have conditioned beliefs. And for some of you, you feel like you've passed a point of no return, so how could you ever get to the person or the way you were when you were dreaming at 20? Isn't it amazing at 15, 16, 18, 20, 21, 25, we think we can do it all. And then suddenly life kinds of molds us into a reactive version of experiences that have formed our belief of ourselves in the outward world. Tonight we're going to go back into the energy of who you are. And we're going to give you messages. And I hope that you leave your message and your comments right here in the feed. And tell me what your question is. Give me your birth date. Share the page. Let's share the experience, because we're going to have a ceremony. And this ceremony is to open and awaken and release the things that no longer serve you. So if you can't get out right now, maybe you can't get to the full moon, we're going to do it here with you. And maybe you do it here with us, and then as the evening comes, you can go and release some more into the beauty of the pink moon. It's a moon of your heart. It's a moon of relationships. It's a moon that has the power to transform you on the highest of levels, in a frequency that is the highest of frequency, vibrational patternings of love. You have that. You have that available to you. You need only ask. And if something's filling the space, preventing it from coming to you freely, then let it go. Release it. We're going to put some cards down for everyone as the group and begin. I see some people saying they're feeling scared, they're feeling sad. A lot of people are trying to release some things. Some people saying they want to stop struggling about money and find love. Money is not a struggle. I know. Feels like it, right? But money is not a struggle. It's a flow, and you have to get in the flow. And money is not just determined by your paycheck. I know, we go to work, and that's the only way we know how to make money and to bring home money and to pay the bills. But how else can money flow to you? Money flows to you with ease and grace. Be open and receptive and say, I am open and receptive. There's a lot of questions here on Facebook. So many people are going through a lot of changes here. And I'm not surprised that we're going through so many changes. So we're going to open up. We're going to do some universal love cards. I love these cards. Well, these are love cards. The little heart cards. Yeah. So we're going to spread them out, and we're just going to pull a few of these for all of you. And we're going to see what we've got going on here. Gratitude is the key here tonight. Gratitude is really the key for all of us. And we're going to pull from this deck. And then we're going to pull from our goddess deck as well. I want to make sure everybody's included in this one. And everyone take a breath, because this is the time. Okay, so Lynn Wheatman said she lit a red candle to send and receive love. I love that, Lynn. Thank you. Thank you, Grace, for your comment. Love and light. Really love that, too. Lynn says gratitude. Christopher says, wow. Wow, wow, Christopher. Thank you so much for joining us. And we are going to work with this here and open up the energy and the space for everyone. First heart card. Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. Take a good look at yourself. Examine what's causing you to feel this way. It's an important time for you to have self-reflection. And then we have manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and follow its guidance. So there's miracles that are here to manifest you and to be created just for you. And then people have secret admirers. You never know who is really holding space and admiration for you. So some of you who are looking for love, you just might have a secret admirer, and that doesn't mean a stalker. I said a secret admirer. And then we also have transmutation. It's a time to change. And so this is such a powerful card of transition and transmutation. We're going to release things that no longer serve us. That's what we're here for tonight. And fear, we're going to let fear go. Fear, false evidence appearing real. It does not have power. Where fear is, love cannot be. Love and fear cannot reside in the same container. You can't serve the power of love and light and serve the power of darkness and fear. We have to hold the energy of divine light. And then we also have soulmates. So some of you are looking for soulmates, an energy of the soul to meet, connection, a heartfelt vibrational connection. And this is an important time for creating that. We are in the relationship moon. We are in the moon that is going to ask you, take a good look at everything that you have attracted. And Diana, the goddess Diana, says to us, focus your intention. You are unwavering, your thoughts, your feelings and actions, and be on target, be on purpose, be on fire with desire. Don't let fear come in and whisper to you and say, oh, I don't know if it's possible. You know, it's been so long since we've attracted a great job or a partner. Don't let fear be the whisperer that brings you the shadows of doubt. This is not the time. The time is now for you to release that fear. And then we have Mother Earth. We want to ground ourselves with Mother Earth, and we want to be grounded, and we want to assist in the transformation of the environment. And remember that this is our fertile ground for our children and our children's children. And we want to care for the planet that cares for us. And then we have the Green Tara. Start delegating. Ask others to do for you. Some of you here online, you're busy taking on everyone else's task. You're busy taking on everyone else's work. We don't have to go above and beyond just to be liked. Earlier today, I had a conversation with someone who was sitting with me for a personal session. And I said, why do you feel compelled to go above and beyond to please a person? Why? So that they like you? So that they are on your side? So they think you're great? Why would you do that? We don't need to earn someone's respect through doing for them. They need to love us for who we are. And we don't have to go above and beyond in connecting with people. We have to look at people and share the experience of who we are with them. How's everyone doing here? Jen, I'm sorry that your son passed. Your son is safe, Jen. Your son is in transition, so be aware of that. We're going to open up the space for our ceremony. We're going to call in the angels. If you want, now's a good time to share the page so that we can bring in this energy of healing and releasing and transformation. And we're going to give you some messages as well. And as I light these candles, I'm sure a lot of information is going to come. So if someone is in the feed and I feel compelled to talk about that energy that's around you, I'm going to incorporate that in the ceremony. This is a ceremony for us. It's a ceremony for our transformation. It's a ceremony for releasing, manifestation. It's opening up the new energy, the new paradigm, the new beginning that you're so longing for. This is the portal to that. We have to let go. And in the transition over these next 2 weeks of letting go, when the new moon comes, we'll be right where we need to be for creation, for the energy of love and light. So we're going to open up and we're going to light a candle. And our first candle we're going to light is a white candle. And I'm going to bring this candle here for all of us. And I'm going to light it to all the angels in the power of God. So I light this candle and I summon the angels, particularly Archangel Michael, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Gabriel, and Archangel Raphael. I'm going to ask for the winds of the north, the south, the east, the west to cleanse and clear. I'm going to ask that everything that we desire is placed before the heavens so that we can align with our truest self, our truest purpose. The essence and the truth of God that resides in the universe resides within us. And as this energy opens up and clears, we clear everything that is cloudy. We return ourselves to clarity, to the universal intellect, the universal wisdom. And as I light this candle, anyone who has confusion, isn't feeling well, perhaps we are uncertain as where to go, I light this candle for clarity, so that on this day, on this holy day, as you release the things that no longer serve you, you are restored to inner peace and clarity. I dedicate this light, this white light, to God, to the angels, and to all of you, and so it is. And now I bring here to us the light of the great central sun, the power of the sun to illuminate, to transform, and to shower the light and the warmth, to heat the earth, to give us life. I light this yellow candle so that you will be illuminated by the great central sun, and so that all of the golden essence radiates, clearing and awakening your solar plex, removing the hooks that block you, clearing and opening the power that is you, and allowing you to release the power that has been drained from you. Release it. Do not allow anything other but divine light to come through. The great central sunlight resides within your solar plex. We open the solar plex to receive the light that the sun's rays burn out, the hooks and the energies of the karmic entanglements and the struggles of the past. And the great central sun heals the energy of the solar plex, heals the energy of the power, restores your power, restores your connection, your divine connection with the sun, the radiance, the light, and the radiance of the heavens and our Creator. And we light this for all of you, that you will be restored to your own personal power, and that the power of the angels, the power of God, always resides within you, around you, and through you. And so this is. And now we bring in healing for those who ask for healing, divine restoration of the physical body, divine restoration of the emotional body. We bring this green light to illuminate every cell in your body, bringing you back to the harmony, to the essence of perfected energy and health. We bring this to heal every aspect of you, your intellect, your emotions, your physicality. We bring it in so that you can feel the illumination of Archangel Raphael, the healing angel, and so that you will feel the flow of warmth in your body. And as we bring this beautiful green healing energy to you, we extend it around you. We extend it around you to all your family members and to everyone here that is focused in intention of healing. There is no disease that cannot be healed, for God, our Creator, is the most divine of healers. And He is an instrument that works through people, through the doctors, through the nurses, through the medical profession, through the holistic healers. He works through those who step before you. And you act in receptivity, knowing that the divine energy, the divine light of healing is yours, if you are open and ready to receive it. Are you ready to receive the light? Are you ready to receive the healing? Are you open for the divine healing to take place here and now, to illuminate your emotions, to heal the wounded inner child that perhaps has felt as if you weren't good enough or worthy? Are you open and receptive to heal, to heal the aspects within the physical body, whatever the conflict may be in the body. Are you open and able to allow this to come in and heal? Are you accepting of the energy of divine healing, divine energy to illuminate every cell in your body? Are you open to have this healing reassure you in the mind chatter? As the mind chatters away, are you open and receptive, knowing that this can calm the mind, that can restore you to the harmony of the mind and the inner self? Are you open and receptive to receive that? We raise this green candle knowing that within you, through you, and around you, divine harmony and healing is always yours, and so it is. And now we take this beautiful pink candle and we illuminate this pink candle knowing that it is representative of relationships, friendships, love, harmony, peace. We speak to the heart. I love when the candles talk. You see all the little smoke messages it's sending us? We speak to the heart and the soul of you, and we are open and receptive to love. Say, I am open and receptive to love. I give and receive love freely. The love that flows through me comes to me, and so it is. You are a vessel of divine love, and the heart chakra holds the energy of divine love at all times. We raise this pink candle knowing that it is healing family relationships, friendships, healing lovers. We know that this candle attracts love and light. For those of you who want to manifest love on this night, allow this pink candle to assist you in releasing any relationship wounds that you may have, anything that no longer serves you. Allow this candle to be the light that brings forth to you beautiful, harmonious, connected, vibrationally connected love. In this moment, you are one with the Creator's love. In this moment, you are one with divinity. In this moment, you are love. Say, I am love. I am light. I am peace. I am. I am. I am. I am the vessel of love. I am the vessel of peace. I am the being that illuminates love everywhere I go. I give love. Love flows to me and through me. I am love. I am love. I am love. On this pink full moon, this candle represents the transformation of love. The love that is conditioned is released to unconditional love. The love that is associated with hurt and pain is healed, and you are returned to unconditional love. The love that is within you will always be there. Go within, trust. This pink candle represents our divine light of this beautiful pink full moon tonight. And now we have the candle that represents transformation, resolution, rising up, stepping up into the light, stepping up into the greatness that is you, releasing things that no longer serve you, cutting the cords that bind you to experiences that have weighed you down for years and maybe even generations of your family. This is the time. The universal love, the universal energy is the most divine of healers. And now is the time to transform all of the hurt, the pain, the anger, to release it, to put it into this purple energy and consume it. The I am that I am, the I am of Saint Germain of the violet ray, the transformational ray, the transcendence of energy. This is the time. And on this day, on this holiest of weekends, raise yourself up. Raise yourself up to a level higher than you ever had, because you're losing and releasing the baggage and the luggage that has been, well, quite frankly, some junk in your trunk. It's time to let it go. It serves you no more. Lay it at the feet of the Creator. Leave it on the ground and walk away from the things that don't serve you anymore, that don't make sense anymore, that don't complete you, that don't illuminate you, that don't bring you joy, that don't bring you harmony, that don't bring you closer to the things you desire. Release those things. No longer are you a prisoner to the rules that you have had all your life. You don't have to be a prisoner to things that are not your beliefs anymore. You can let them go. This candle represents the transformation, the restoration, and the returning to the oneness of the you you've always come to be. This candle represents releasing. This candle is your power to illuminate in this violet essence the seventh ray of energy, knowing that it brings you closer to your angels, closer to your God, knowing that all energy that dwells around you and through you is governed by the Creator, and that you have the power to shed beliefs, limitations that are just the whispers and the illusions and the lies that you have accepted as your belief. Choose to release the lies that don't serve you, that have been weights on your feet as you try to move forward, that cement you into stagnation and limitation. Release them now. This is your time. The power of now is transformative, because there is only now at this time. That was then, but this is now. And in the moment that you choose to shift, in the moment that you choose to raise your transformational energy up and say, I am ready. I am ready to be the divine being I've come to be. I am ready to be my divine, authentic self. I am ready to be this loving, kind being of peace and harmony. I am ready to be of service to mankind, to assist others in any way I feel within my heart aligns with me. And I am free of judgment. I am free of limitation. I am free. Are you free? Say, I am free. I am free to be me. I am free to be the person that I've always known I was. And now, just now, in this holiest of times, my soul, it's remembering. It's remembering who I am. And I'm receptive. It's remembering who I am. Do you remember? Are you ready? Can you release it now? And when it pops back in your mind and the story begins to chatter and the lies begin to swell around you like waves of darkness, you say, no, I am transformed. I have risen. I have risen to be my highest vibrational self, and I choose at this time to hold myself here, now. Are you ready? It's a beautiful night. And it's time for you to be the greatest you you've come to be. There's nothing to stop you. Usually it's just the chatter in your mind. There may be conditions, there may be physical things around you that say, I can't go to where I want to go. I don't have the money. I don't have the health. I don't have. How can you not have? You choose to notice what you think you don't have. So put your attention on something else. Focus on what you have. Focus on the harmony. Focus on knowing that the power within you has the power to create a new story. And by the time you focus on something else, when you go to check that old story, a shift will have happened. That's what's happening now. That's what is occurring all across the world. Change and shift. The burning out of old energies, the clearing out of energy, the releasing of old paradigms, the awakening to you. The you that aligns with God. And don't be afraid to say the word God. When you say the word God, you bring forth God's energy in all you do. Isn't it interesting when we tell stories, we talk about a person and we say so-and-so said this and so-and-so said this, and oh, Mary's talking about this one, and Kathy did this, and John did that. If you said the word God as often as you said some people's names, you would be in a whole different place. Pay no attention to what others do. You're in charge of you. I know, sometimes it gets uncomfortable. And that doesn't mean we're going to take our head and bury it in the sand. But some of these trials and tribulations did not have to come to where it has come. But it did because you paid it so much attention. You gave your power away. Tonight, say, I take my power back. I release disempowerment, and I choose my power. My God power inside of me. I choose that. And never again is anyone going to bring me down. Never again is someone else's opinion going to make me doubt myself. Never again is the fact that somebody chose not to love me going to define how worthy I am to be loved, because I know I am worthy to be loved. Never again am I going to judge a bad financial decision and say, I'm not meant to have, because look at where I am. Never again. I release that. I release lack. I release it tonight because it does not serve me. It weighs me down, and the only thing I see are the streets of gold in the heavens around me. So lack has no place here. It's an illusion. For all my needs, all my desires, and all my greatest of manifestations are right there. And I choose to reach up and say, that's mine. Thank you. I am in gratitude. Thank you. Raise up. This is your transformation. We have our greatest of transformations here tonight. Releasing. Take time to be in prayer. And if you can, take time to fast. Releasing the toxins in the physical body. We're going to take the energy of these candles and we dedicate them to all of you here. We dedicate them to you, and we trust that everything that you desire will come to pass. Everything that you desire is already here for you. In the power of I am, I am, I am. In the power of I am, I am, I am. How's everyone doing now? Whew. Brooke says, I realize all the negative thoughts about myself. Christopher said the fasting was done last night. Hee hee. You must be really hungry today, Christopher. I heard there's some really good fish fry down here in South Florida. Where is Margot anyhow? Where's Fish Fry Girl?
Probably pouring oils.
Okay. She's in the brew kitchen getting things ready here for our Saturday tomorrow. I hope everyone who's local comes to see me tomorrow. I am SarahSpiritual, and you can visit me at the Expedito Enlightenment Center. We have our full moon candle, which you can still light tomorrow. We really want to see one of those candles, don't we, Helena?
I think
Let's show everyone the beautiful candle collection and the mist that I have. And you can always order it online, and this way you have it ready for the next full moon. We're going to put out another little spread of cards for everyone.
I can only find a full moon candle.
We couldn't have sold them all. Let's see. Spray might be on the little shelf over there. Full moon candle. Blessed by SarahSpiritual. Blessed by the energy of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I do hope that you pick up the full moon candle and our petition and use that energy so that you can have everything released. We're going to pull. They're scrambling now, looking for stuff.
It's like magic. It was right there all along.
Thank you, Dorothy. Thank you. Magic. Hello, Margot. How are you? Full moon energy. This has a deep, woodsy, awakening, earthy scent to it. Reminds me of a beautiful afternoon as the sun's setting, laying in the grass, smelling the earth that's still got a fresh scent. Beautiful. And then we have our full moon oil. You can put this on your candles to anoint them. You can also put some on your hands to ground you for releasing. You can use this all month long. I love our full moon collection. I absolutely love it. And our full moon candle comes with the petition that you can release and create what you want with that. So I do hope that you visit my website, SarahSpiritual.com. That's my commercial. Are you ready? I don't do enough commercials, do I? Kuan Yin comes through for us. Who needs some compassion? We've got Kuan Yin, Mother of Compassion. Release judgments about yourself and others and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. I think the universe was listening to our ceremony, don't you? I release. Please release me. Yes, indeed. And then we have Cordella, the goddess Cordella, says we need to go outside and be in nature and ground ourselves into the energy. And then we have the medicine woman. She's been coming up a lot. So a lot of you are channeling divine healing power, and this is your time to send out divine healing power for yourself and others and to work on clearing the energy. Christian Johnson's financial bills. Whew, what a question, Christian. Carmen Lopez, is there any message for me? Makaya Cook, oh yes, she says. Lynn says definitely. Kuan Yin. Christopher likes Kuan Yin, I know that. Montes Sweetness One wants a message from the angels. Thank you, Sonia, for joining us. Hope you were able to do some of those things we talked about and clear the energy in your house. I'm making, finally found out where we get one of our ingredients for a product that I make, so I'm getting ready to make some new products. Are the lights changing or is the sun just setting?
The sun's just setting.
Oh my goodness, I was like, I'm seeing colors. Okay. I think we're ready for some messages, don't you? Who wants a message? Pick me, pick me, pick me. Let's see, who do we got here?
Messages. We got everybody in the house.
Everybody in the house, let's go. Helena, let's line it up, everybody. Let's see what we've got here. The energy is really high on the planet. I do want to tell you that. On this day of Good Friday, energy of loved ones on the other side is sometimes not easily accessed on this Good Friday day of the holy day because everyone is in reverence of the transformation and the ascension. So if someone has looking for a message from a loved one, if we don't access them at this moment, just know that the whole world is in reverence. It's a very holy day, Passover. So I may be able to give a message, I may not. I just say that openly because the energy is just very powerful today. But it's of this high vibrational frequency of just the reverence of all that is in this heavens. All right, my dears? Thank you. Who else? Who do we have here? Let's see what we've got.
We're going to start with Estherina again. She says, I'm tired of feeling that I am not good enough to have a long-lasting love.
You know what, Estherina? I love the fact that you said that, and I encourage you to release that. And for you to talk, and you know, Estherina, you speak to a lot of people here on our feed. Estherina, you know that many people have been in the same place where we feel like we have someone, we have their attention, they're with us, and this excitement builds, And then all of a sudden you're like, where'd they go? What happened? It's like they ghosted you, right? And you're thinking, what did I do wrong? And you figure it's you. What happens is there's an aspect of you, a part of you, and many of us have a part from childhood that says we're not good enough, or maybe we were compared, or maybe we couldn't measure up to some standard that was around us. Perhaps you got bullied by children or young adults in our high school years, and it kind of it fragments us, and that becomes the point of attraction. The little girl, the little boy inside that doesn't feel the value of who they are, the worth, begins attracting people who are incapable of being a vibrational frequent match. The insecurity of you becomes the point of attraction, even though the adult self, the you, is saying, I want love, I'm ready to love. And I know many of you are finding you're not attracting that right love life partner. We're getting Mr. or Miss Right for right now, or a period of time, or hopelessly falling in love with someone. You're like, this is it, I'm so excited. I would be rich if I had $1 every time someone came and said, this is the one, Sarah. And then apparently there's a look that comes over my face. I'm like, well, let's see. That usually means, okay, that's how you feel. Not going to shoot you down from the sky, but that's not happening because the person isn't where you want. And sometimes we want so much to be loved that we actually squeeze the life out of the energy, and we actually create the resistance, and we actually push love away. But I will tell you this, my dear Estrena Gan, this is an important time for you, because when I look at the energy, this is a time for you to really recognize who you are and who you've come to be. And it's a lot of self-reflection that you are going to have, a major transformation of you between now and the month of July. And by the end of July, you're in a much high vibrational place. I encourage you to look at some of the work that I do on soul integration on my website for you to understand how to integrate. I have many people who are even on the feed who've had successful integrations of healing that wounded child so that you can attract that powerful mate. Love self, the focus must be on self-love. And I know, I see, I feel love is coming for you. And when I spin it around, I take you into the end of this year for partnership to emerge. So let's prepare ourselves so that we attract not the illusion of love, but the true connection of the vibrational frequency. Great statement, great thing to release on this night, to honor self and release our inability to feel worthy. Good energy coming for you, my dear. Great job, and thank you. Your question, I'm sure, and statement is affecting many people here on the feed, so thank you so much. Who else do we have here?
Next, we're going to go to Sarah Makia. She's asking, am I going in the right direction? I'm looking for a job, and I may have to move out of my house soon, and I'm very overwhelmed by everything.
I'm sure that you're feeling very overwhelmed, my dear, and this is a year of career shift and creating new opportunities for yourself. And I do feel that there's going to be work coming for you. But I feel as if you're not looking in quite the right way or the right direction. I feel there's almost as if the marketplace is not open to your talent. There's not enough room for you to promote yourself. So we want to change look in a different direction for work. When I take you into the next 6 weeks, I feel, and I don't know if you've gotten a recruiter or someone who can assist you, but I feel as if this is the time for you to move forward and create a new relationship with a recruiter, someone who can assist you, and look at a different aspect of what you know how to do to find work. And this will be the stepping stone to take you to the next job. This next job that comes for you is not necessarily temporary, but it's a stepping stone to a better career, better position. There's work coming for you, my dear. I know you're feeling nervous, but let's not hold that vision. You will be cared for. The universe has my back, and say, the universe always has my back. Good, it'll be all right, Sarah. Keep us posted. Connect with me here on the feed. Connect with me in the inbox. We will hold the space for Sarah to have work and release any fear and lack around this. Tonight, release the fear. If you've got financial fear, release it tonight. If you've got worry, release it tonight. If you're feeling stuck and stagnant, let this be the last moment you feel that. Release it tonight. Good job, Sarah. You're going to get there. You'll see. Who else do we have here for us?
Next, we're going to go to Marlena Crow. She says, I'm feeling guilty, conflicted, and depressed. Will my youngest son ever find his own place to live? She spends a lot of time picking up the pieces of everyone else's life.
I understand, and you're not being selfish by feeling like it's your turn. And Marlena, a lot of things have been shifting. Since you and I connected here on Facebook, Marlena, I've noticed a fabulous growth. I know you have been through times that really tried you. Trials and tribulations were with a capital T. And I know that you felt as if you weren't going to be able to make it through. But look, you passed through in the nick of time, just the right way. And yes, your son is going to move out. We have to encourage that because it is your time, and we need to encourage people to create their own space, to be their own person, and not enable them. That will happen. You're going to shove them out the door gently, and it is your turn to enjoy the fruits of some of the sacrifice that you and your husband have had, and you haven't had the easiest of time in health, and you deserve to have peace of mind and deserve and are worthy of being able to heal in peace. Thank you so much, Marlena. It's going to happen, not this week or next, but on the full moon, release all people in the house to the universe and say, find a way, universe, out, out, out they go. Release them. You'll see. Change is coming. Who else do we have here for us? Here on the Facebook feed, on the YouTube feed?
We've got Lynn Wheatman. She's asking, my relationship is stuck. Why?
Relationship is stuck because we're not speaking on the same terms. We're not speaking in communication. Communication, we're misfiring, and we're not speaking the same love language, my spirit guides tell me. We're not in the energy of the right love language. So both people aren't feeling appreciated and heard, and we're not in the flow. I also feel as if you have grown tremendously, and I don't feel your partner has grown spiritually. So we're also at a disconnect in this vibrational frequency. Use this time of balance and peace and releasing to let go of any resentment and disappointment. Invite your partner to do the same, and use the energy of this powerful holy energy to recommit to love, to recommit to communication. And my spirit guides are saying you need to go out and have some fun, maybe go away for a couple of days and just regroup, reconnect, and go. Thank you so much, Lynn, for your Facebook question. Who else do we have here? Welcome, everyone. I am Sarah Spiritual. We are answering your questions here live on Facebook, live on YouTube. We just had a wonderful full pink moon ceremony of releasing. If you didn't catch that, be sure to pop back up on the feed later and watch it, because we were doing quite a bit of energy work for everyone. And share the page. Let's share this experience. Not everyone can create this safe container. We've created a great safe container here. Let me see here. Who we got here? Hi, Brittany Amber. Financial situation will be fine. I saw something from Mark Elliott. I just want to look at something here. This thing keeps moving. Thank you so much. Oh, Marie Elliott. Okay, used and broken, lost everything. Marie Elliott, things are going to work out. You'll see. I know you're feeling, I just saw lost and broken, and you know, we just want to scoop up all the pieces, but some of the pieces aren't meant to fit back together. So we're going to create a new photograph, a new picture, a new fabulous piece of life for you. So hang in there, Marie Elliott. Who do we have here for ourselves here on Facebook?
We're going to go to Grace O'Donnell. She's asking, what do you see or hear as far as my physical transformation? Will I meet my goals? And any messages from my grandpa?
You're going to meet your goals here, Grace. Going to take a while. You've been working on making changes, and I don't feel like we've been as successful as we wanted to. This year represents expansion for you. Expansion in the way of being. Next year we're going to shift out of some old energies as well. Next 18 months, powerful times of change. I am going to spin you into the year of 2021. Whew, that was a jump, wasn't it? Well, when I spin you into this year, I see you feeling empowered. I see you feeling confident. I feel as if we are healed and the body is strong And I feel like we have the image, the self-image, the self-awareness that we desire. Everything kind of lines up. The next few months will be a lot of dedication for you. You will meet your goals. Let's see here. July, important time for you. They're talking to me about July, so you're going to feel really good about how far you've come by the month of July. That's what I have for you for right now, Grace. I don't have anything connected fast enough to bring a connection in from Grandpa, but I do really, on this very holy week, I really would encourage you to light a white candle for your Grandpa. I feel like he had favorites. I feel like he's got that strong energy of, you know, he picks you as someone that he cherished, but I don't have a direct connect with him. It's just the feeling that I get. So thank you, Grace O'Donnell, for your participation here with us tonight. You know, I just want to tell everybody, as I was just talking to Grace, I saw the presence of an angel standing over there, and I had to look twice because it actually moved from one part of the center to another. And it was the energy of this beautiful angel known as Archangel Shamuel, which is the love angel. So for those of you who are really looking to have this energy of divine love and divine connection, Archangel Shamuel is here energetically holding the space for unconditional love. So out of the corner of my eye, I just saw this wisp of energy, and I recognized the energy, and it's right here in the center. So really powerful energy tonight. I want everyone to be aware of that. Be aware of your thoughts. If you find yourself feeling frustrated or angry, you know, release it, but let's not hold on to that energy. We don't want to carry that energy into this next season of transformation that comes for all of you. Powerful time. I am Sarah Spiritual. I'm answering your questions. Let's see, who else do we have here?
Next is Ash Ostara asking, what is the next step to take in my spiritual path?
Connecting, perfecting the communication with the angels, connecting straight up, direct connect on your spiritual path, being more in tune, more in alignment. I feel as if there's a program or something that you're interested in taking that is going to up-level the skill set for you on your spiritual path. And I feel like there's a trip, a journey, almost like we have to go somewhere to release some things, a journey of transformation. Perhaps we're going to work with some shamans. It's got this energy of releasing, healing, transformation, and really a tune-up. There's a spiritual tune-up coming for you, Ash. So thank you very much for joining us here. Really happy to have you. I think you might be someone new to us here, so welcome, welcome. Thank you so much, Ash, for this question. Who else do we have here?
Next we have Carol Lee Larman. She says, I'm trying and feeling more balanced in self, relationship, and work. What should I focus on with this full moon, and how can I take advantage of the energy in all aspects of my life?
I love that question, Carol. So as you know, connected to the angels, the archangels, Archangel Michael steps beside you, Archangel Raphael is with you for healing, and loving you and honoring self, the God self within you, and recognizing that as the point of attraction, that life is not to be weighted, and to release energy of things that are not serving you, anything that's causing you angst, release it. And release the angst knowing that in this moment you are in perfect alignment with divine love. And whether the people around you are offering you the love that you want, or they're offering you a cup of love half full, only you can decide whether you choose the half full cup or you align yourself with divine love, stay rooted in that energy, trusting that a cup that is full of divine love will come uniquely unto you. There is partnership, relationship, releasing the paradigm of half-fulfilled agreements between people, overcompensation, over indulgence in these relationships by putting more into the relationship than you've received. This is the time for you to release that way of being, honoring self, the soul self, self-love, taking the little girl inside of you, bringing her, letting her know you are safe and worthy of all that you desire, and complete love partnership. And I do feel that love partnership is something that transforms for you in this powerful year of this year of personal power that you have. So as you close out this year on or around your birthday, we are in a whole new energy of love, and you are the point of attraction of a frequency that matches what you've always wanted, without giving up your freedom, which I also know is important to you. So you will not have to give up freedom, yet you will not be alone. It is an important time. Release the things that create angst and disappointment. Thank you so much, Carol Lee Lehman. Thank you. Who else do we have?
Next, we're going to go to, let's see over here.
Got a little rain coming down here in South Florida. Look at that. The sky just opened up here for us. So I'm glad we're having our full moon ceremony inside and not outside. Who do we have?
We got Joe Kelly Thompson asking, what career path will lead me to financial abundance?
Joe Kelly, the first thing that I see around you is a lot of organization, a lot of numbers. I see a lot of facts. I see a lot of information. And to me, what I see here is something that's going to be very tangible, tactical, that allows you to create information, financial documents, something along those lines. I'm just feeling a lot of financial information. I also see, and I know we want to create financial abundance, but I feel as if an arena that allows you to kind of create abundance in multiple ways, whether you're working in finance or doing some type of sale that gives you an opportunity to create additional finance at any moment's time because of sale. I feel also that you are the person who's so organized and dedicated and specific in things that your attention to detail is an advantage. Some people may not think so, if they live with you or you are very set on how things go, but when it comes to attention to detail, something that keeps your attention and allows you to follow through, to manage something that has to do with finances, to make sure something starts and finishes would be great for you. This is an important time for you because we're closing out what we used to do. I feel like we're done with what we've done. We're closing out the chapter. This is a door closer year for you. This is a year when things don't make you happy anymore. You walk away. You think of new things to do. It's like a new adventure for you. So closing out the chapter for you today and moving forward is really important. Things that don't make your heart sing, it's time to let them go. New fulfillment of career steps more into path and foundation in the January month of 2020. I can't believe I've got to talk about 2020, but before you know it all, it'll be here. Joe Kelly, thank you so much for joining us here on our feed. Thank you so much. How's everyone doing today? I would love to connect with everybody and as many people as possible. Morgan Light, hi from Calgary. Thank you so much. Welcome to everyone who's new here. We're going through the messages as much as possible. Let's also share the page if you can. I would love to have you share the page. I would love that if you share the page and share the energy and encourage people when you share it for them to take a look at the first 15, 20 minutes where we had our ceremony of releasing. This may assist someone who didn't catch it, so that would be great. Who do we have here? Brittany Amber. Brittany Amber, how are you?
She says, Sarah, can you please tell me about my financial situation and job? And does any Spirit have any messages? It's been difficult lately. There's been a lot going on.
There's been a lot. So question one, Spirit gives back to you is, why do we go back to what we know doesn't work? Why are we going back? We know when things are not lining up. Honor your intuition. We want people to be who we see them to be, who we envision them to be. But if people around you do not feel that they can be that person and that's the path they choose, you have to allow them to be on that path. But it's when we are continuously seeing someone who is in this circle, a downward spiral, and we're constantly being the light that's lifting them up, but it's like someone's drowning, and if they don't help you save them, they're going to drown you too. So you're caught up in this circle of trying to do for someone who doesn't want to help themselves, and right now you're spiraling down. I do feel through the light bless of the heavens that there's work coming for you, there's advancement in work. I know that financially things are really tight for you and you're concerned. Release that tonight. Release all fear. You work with your candles, work with your angels, ask your angels to assist you. There's a new job, a new opportunity, and you will be fine. Your daughter's going to be fine. Everything is going to line up. Stay true to yourself and trust your intuition, and don't fall back into a trap that's only going to bite you in the end. Thank you, Brittany Amber, for your question. Good to see you online. Thank you. Who else do we have here?
All right, next we're gonna go. Let's go way back.
Okay.
We're going to Heather Walker Shepherd. She says, is my current relationship of the past 4 years going to last? And if so, will we get married? I'm trying to make some decisions.
I would love that person's birthday, Heather Walker Shepherd, if you're still online. That would be great for me to really tell you where they are standing. For you this year is also going to be an important time for you to kind of work into your career transformation, finding a different up-leveling. I'm seeing some promotion, advancement, some financial reward that's due you in this calendar year, so this will be important. This relationship has hit a flat line, a plateau, and we've been there since last September. It's kind of like we've been kind of stuck since then. With that person's birthday, I can give you a better idea if that is their intention to marry. At this minute, I say that next year is the better year for you in relationship and moving forward in permanency in relationship. Again, I really want Heather Walker, if you're still on, to give me his birthday so that I know that information so I can see if it's a match for you. So we're going to hold the rest of the answer for you, but this is a great year of transition for career for you, financial wellness, and next year is the relationship and connection of real connection that's permanent for you. So let's see if we can get that partner to step up to the plate. Otherwise, we're going to swing our partner out and someone new is going to come in. I know that's a decision you're getting ready to make. Stagnation from September is creating a lot of angst and anxiety, almost as if you feel like you've hit a dead end. And this we understand. Thank you so much for joining us. Who else do we have here?
We have Morgan Light next. She says, please, any message on what's coming up?
So Morgan, Archangel Michael's with you, and Archangel Michael wants you to know that things are going to be more in alignment and balance. He's the angel that steps up to tell me that life gets more in order and balance for you, Morgan. The way that the energy transforms is that when I take you into the month of June, I'm seeing some travel coming for you, and I'm feeling a more harmony and balance in life overall. I feel like as if you're a little burnt out, and we need to get you back in alignment. Archangel Michael steps forward to assist you in any travel, but also steps forward to balance you, to balance the energy around you, and to stand up for you, because I feel as if you've been pushed back or there's been some resistance around you with some of the company that you keep, and you haven't really felt as if you were secure or safe. Supported is actually the word that I hear. So this is the time that Archangel Michael will assist you with that. It's going to be a great second half of the year. Kind of came in the year a little slow, Morgan, but you're going to pick up momentum. Call upon Archangel Michael. He is here ready to assist and serve you on this day. Thank you so much, Morgan Light. Who else do we have here? The angels are coming in. We've got Archangel Shamuel. We've got Archangel Michael. I have Archangel Uriel. Raphael's here to do some healing. I know some people here are in need of healing tonight, so we're going to work on that. Who else do we have? And then just let me know if we get that birthday, okay?
Okay. We're going to go to Jessica Dillon. She says, any new message for me?
Jessica, you know, I hear a whisper in my ear of celebration, healing, awakening. You're going through a tremendous awakening, almost like a kundalini awakening. The chakras are all alive and open, and you're stepping into your divine authentic flow. And this is going to continue to flow. I see a lot of healing energy around you, and I hear this very high-pitched sound when I tune into you, which makes me feel as if the angels are with you on a very, very high frequency, working to tune you up for your own intuition and your own messages, Jessica Dillon. Good job. You're working really well, and things are lining up for you. Thank you so much. Who else do we have here?
I have like kind of more of a general one. Brittany's asking in here, what's like a good mantra that we can use to help release?
That's a great question, Brittany. So let's do that. Let's talk about what can we say to release, especially on this evening. That's a great question, and Let's mark this as the time of 7:59 in case you want to go back in the feed, in case you want to go back and write this, because I'm going to just channel something for all of us here. So let's see what we have here from the universe. Okay. So Brittany, a good thing to say, for all of us to say, to release, is in this moment, I am one with divine energy. In this moment, I am one with my divine self. In this moment, all that no longer serves me, I release. In this moment, I am free from hurt, pain, angst. In this moment, I claim my divine power. My divine power has power over all that is dark and illusionary. I am in the frequency of divine love. I release anything that is not of light, that is not of love. I release the memories that have weighed me down. I release the pain of any physical ailment. I release the pain of any emotional affliction. I release the pain of any memories embedded in my intellectual mind. I release them here and now, and I know that I am divine, a divine child of God, a divine being that has come for a higher purpose, a higher mission, and I step into that light, into the return of my knowing, the knowing of who I am and who I've come to be. And in this moment of now, I release anything that no longer serves me. I am one with my divine self. I am one with the heavens. I am one with the angels. I am one with the master teachers. And I am one with my God. And so it is.
Woo.
Woo. Everyone try that. That was a good general question, Brittany. That was a good one. All right. Who else do we have a message? Wants a message here? Who wants us to pick a card, too? I got some really great cards here to pick. So let's see who we can pick a card for.
We're going to go to Montez next. She says, Sarah, I had a dream with my mother, and she was trying to tell me something. She was kind of upset, but at the same time, she was happy. So she'd like a message from her mother, if possible. She's feeling lost.
Right. You know, your mother's not upset. I feel as if the connection between your mother and you was a connection that she trusted you to always do the right thing. And I feel as if there are people around you that are kind of stepping off their path, almost like they're in a different direction. And you're not responsible for them, but she's not upset, but she's just noticing that things are not lining up. And there's something about a house, Montes. I don't know why she's talking to me about a house. She's showing me a house. I don't know if something's not in order with the house, or something wasn't taken care of right with the house. So that's what she's making me aware of. I know you're feeling lost, and this is a very sacred time. And I know we are looking for mom's love and connection. Know that mom is with you, and I feel like she's come to you in a dream, and she's here to transmute the energies that no longer serve you, the cards say. Know that she is in the energy, and this is so perfect. I'm going to actually leave you with this, Montes Sweetness one. She is in the divine light. She is in the energy of celebration. That's the holy dove that lifts her. So know that she is with you. Know that she's at peace. I just feel like some things here on earth aren't being handled by people that are around you, and that's what she's trying to draw your attention to. Thank you so much, Montes Sweetness one, for being a part of this feed. Who else do we have here tonight?
Next, we're going to go to Jacqueline Cologne. She's asking, am I on the right track? Feel I've been patient. She's wondering if the new home's coming with the right person.
It's coming, and you are being patient, and the universe tells me it's coming, and the card that just fell for you, Jacqueline Cologne, is relationship. You got it coming, girl, and you got it going on. Just keep keeping on. I know it's not here yet, but this is the time to celebrate the coming of relationship. Release all fear and angst tonight, knowing that divine love and divine relationship is coming your way. Thank you, Jacqueline, for joining us here tonight. You know, I want us to go back, right back where you were. If you would, please go back all the way to the very end. Joanne Pedalino, I know that we have some health issues here, and I just wanted to tell you, first of all, good to see you in the feed. A lot of loved ones on the other side that are with you, and I feel like there's some support and love coming to your son. your son who's here, something with his family, his marriage. I don't know if there's another baby on the way, but someone on the other side wants you to know, Joanne, that there's new life, new breath, new love there. Your health issues, I feel like we need to take caution. I feel like there's some next step or some treatment that we have to do, something to kind of balance out the health. There's something we need to do for that. Follow the doctor's orders. However, they're telling me you need to get other opinions to make sure you pick the right path for you. Joanne, I hope you and I connect soon in person, or connect to me on my Facebook feed. I'll go into this a little bit more in detail. Your post caught my eye as Helena was flipping through, and I want to let you know you will be fine, but something in your body needs to be balanced out, and we need to have the right next step for you. Thank you so much. God bless you. Who else do we have here?
Next, we're going to go to Angela Lauren. She says, any message for her, general love or otherwise? She's been working on releasing since last night. So excited for the changes.
So excited, and you know, it's interesting because you've been releasing a lot of old hurt and pain in relationships, things that have been stagnant for quite a while. We're embarking on this new adventure in love, this new creation. So I don't know if you just met someone or we're in a new level of relationship, but there's some really exciting love energy that's coming in. And the hurt and the pain that you've had in the past, we're closing out this energy. A little more will come up throughout this year that you're still releasing. Let it go, recognize it, embrace your worth, your divinity, your love, and then step into the perfection that is you, because love comes. And I also think, Angela Lauren, that there may be a move coming for you, some shift in movement. So I really want to place it more in physical residence. So look for that coming out of next year, this year into next year, or out of next year. So somewhere in that energy, next 18 months, there may be an opportunity to move. It would be a good thing if you feel that energy moving. I can't tell you what to do, but it's a new beginning for you. So if that comes up, go for it. It'll bring great changes for you. Who else do we have here, Helena?
Next, we're going to go to, let's see here.
Oh, I see Claudia Barillo's on. Hi, Claudia. Ada Garcia, good to see you.
I got Marin McKenzie.
Yes.
She's asking, why do I have the worst karma with love?
Oh, it's not so bad. You are just not feeling as if you deserve to have the love you want. You're attracting people who are emotionally unavailable. I'm not a doctor, but they seem a little narcissistic, just saying. And so it's not bad karma. It's just that you are getting caught up in the illusion of someone rather than just engaging in the connection with them without assuming that you know who they are. You're too quick to accept them on the surface, and you need to allow yourself to get to know them and pay attention to your warning bells, because you make excuses, you stay longer than you need to, and then the whole thing blows up on you. I think that makes sense to you, yes? But I will tell you this. This year opens up this new opportunity for love. You would be one, Marin McKenzie, that I think would benefit from the soul integration work that I do. I would love to do a personal reading with you. There's an aspect of you in the age of, I want to place you in 8 to 9, some shift in dynamic in the family around you, something that made you feel separated, abandoned, alone. And so you're attracting people who in the end abandon you or leave you alone, leave you holding the bag, betray you. So there's an early child learning, that aspect of self, that little girl in self, that we really want to allow her to come to the future and not stay trapped in a corner, because I see you as a little girl almost like intimidated in some way, or not feeling like someone's going to come get you, almost like you felt as if you were an orphan, and maybe you were. I know you weren't, but I feel that energy. So this is why we're having that experience, and it's pattern after pattern after pattern after pattern. And let me see, how old are you? At least we got plenty of time to fix this, sweetheart. So, you know, so we got time. So I hope you work with me moving forward. Emotionally unavailable people are not ready for commitment, and so we're going to work on that. But talk to your little girl, let her know that she's loved, and inbox me. I'd love to talk to you more. Go to my website, SarahSpiritual.com. Let's connect. Thank you. Who else do we have here? We got people in Brooklyn? Who's in Brooklyn? We got Brooklyn.
Somebody's name is Brooklyn.
Brooklyn's in the house. All right, get your Brooklyn people here. We got our New Yorkers here. We got people from New Jersey. We got people from the UK. Where we got people from?
New Zealand. I saw South Africa.
South Africa. Welcome.
Long Island.
Long Island. We got our Long Island people here.
Everybody.
We got to do some healing before we close out too. Who else do we have here? Karen.
Karen Smith. She says, "Do you see my past clearing to get a great future?"
I do, actually. We got 6 months more of clearing and releasing and opening up. Next year, you are on this very high path of spiritual transformation, recognition of your ability to be the manifester that you want to be, clearing up old obligations, clearing up old financial imbalances. I feel like there's a financial flow that comes to you, and that will bring you a lot of reward. A little bit more time. You are doing the work, and this is great, and you're going to move forward. Keep doing what you're doing, Karen. Thank you so much for joining us here on the feed, and I think I want to say welcome. I don't know if I've talked to you before, so thank you so much. A lot of us on the page, you know, we've got thousands and thousands of questions here, and we do our best to answer them. And everyone, please know that I take time later on throughout my day. I'm here at a center. I have a center in West Palm. You can learn more about me at SarahSpiritual.com, and I will go back and answer more questions in the feed to the best of my ability, because we like to try to get to as many people as possible. Who else do we have here?
We've got Peggy Durrance Dooley. She says, "I have been dealing with a lot of pain and I'm going to a doctor. Is he the right doctor for me? And is money coming her way?"
Part of your pain is also rooted in your inner child. There's some inner healing that's creating some pain. I know there's other issues going on in the physical body, but pain is always linked to emotion. Do your inner child work. I feel like this doctor is going to give you another piece of the puzzle. I don't know that this doctor is your end-all, be-all. Peggy Doran, I don't know, where does Peggy live? Peggy, I don't know if you're local to us, but I would love for you to connect with us. We have someone who does some holistic work, not just energy work. She's a holistic practitioner. She does a lot of work with some tinctures, with some oils, really makes a tremendous difference. But to answer your question, the card that came out as well is miracle. So you're going to step upon a miracle to clear the pain. And I know money's coming to you. I just can't say I see money coming to you right now. I don't feel as if you're in the flow to attract that yet. The pain is the distraction. I feel like when we get in better balance, better financial opportunities will come to you in October. That will open up some new possibilities. At that point, I feel like maybe something unexpected comes your way in the month of October. But right now, the focus is in clearing the energy. When we're in pain, we're kind of weighted down. We're not able to stay connected to the frequency of the law of attraction. So work on being the point of attraction of divine healing and abundant in all areas, particularly health right now. Thank you, Peggy, for joining us here on the Facebook feed. We are answering questions. Welcome, everybody. I am Sarah Spiritual. We are at the Expedito Enlightenment Center, and I am connecting to as many people as we can. We've got Sharon. Sharon wants a general message for us, please. So Sharon, I'm going to give you a card here for now. And I also see for you that there's a personal opportunity for you to expand your personal power. Finding your voice, communication is going to be important for you, Sharon, right now. Speaking your truth. And independent. You're an independent woman. You're a strong foundation, and there's a lot of success coming to you in this year. So that's the card that we're pulling for you. I also know that your personal power is going to take you far, Sharon. And I feel like we need to speak or communicate more to get what we want in areas where we need to be recognized, career recognition from people that we have contributed to And now we need to have our just due or our reward, Sharon. So thank you so much for joining us here. Who else do we have here tonight? We are connecting to all of you all across the globe. We're so glad. I do hope you follow my show, Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, on Wednesday night from 5 to 8 p.m. It is a 3-hour show. We are answering questions on Facebook, and you can also hear it on national radio on WWNN. We'll put the information in the feed, and you can also see it on my SarahSpiritual website. Who else do we have?
Next, we're going to go to, I just saw this question come in. It's a really good one. From Adara Lecky. Self-love and romantic love have been very challenging for me. How do I overcome and tap into the divine source for infinite love?
I love that question. How do you tap in? So love is the universal power that connects us all and connects us to the divine God. We think we're separate from God. It is the separation from God, the coming into the physical embodiment and the conditioning that we are not one with God through experiences that we have and some of the learned behavior and the limited beliefs that have been instilled by people. Their beliefs are transferred to us. It could be our parents, it could be our family, it could be our tribe, it could be whoever's around us in community. So we've adapted that. And in order to really have the ultimate romantic love, we must be so in love with ourselves. I mean, almost like, mwah, mwah, I love me. I love all of me. I love the imperfect aspects of me, because you are imperfectly perfect. We are created in the human experience to navigate, but everything that we do is always aligning to the perfect outcome. And so you can overcome that by talking to self, by talking to the little girl, by talking to yourself about maybe missteps that you've taken in your life that you are judging yourself with. This is a time for you to open up and allow people to come to you that give you that encouragement, and take it. Be receptive for love. Don't think like, oh, I don't deserve the compliment, or oh, come on. Be open, receive it. There's a big misconception with ego and self-absorption and loving self. The ego is the part of our personality that makes us unique. It is what makes us unique in our physical embodiment. It is part of the puzzle. And for us to love the unique self we are, however imperfectly perfect we are, is the key to attracting divine love. Because when we can accept self, when we are not harsh judging self, when we do not have critical talk to self, it is in that realization that it is a journey, it is an exploration. Then and only then can we be more kind and compassionate and loving to another. It is then and only then that we can attract a vibrational match of a person who holds the qualities that we have, and even though they too are imperfectly perfect, they will be able to align with us, and we can be the support and the universal flow of divine essence between us. That is the ultimate dance of love. I love that question. Thank you so much for that question. We have some healing that we want to do here for everyone, and open up some energy here. Penelope just posted a question that's really cool, and I want to address it. Penelope Rose Chandler, you talking about how you've been feeling moody, angry in the past few days. It's not who I am. I was wondering why. The energy is really harsh. Look at the fire in Notre Dame. Look at everything burning up. I heard there's a mausoleum that burned down too in another part of the world. I can't recall where it was. I heard it in passing. So there's a lot of angst in the energy. There's a lot of burning out of old emotions, releasing. People are releasing, and people are feeling very uncertain. And the energy has been very, very sharp and fine-tuned. So each molecule of energy, everyone's feeling. It's almost like we're so open, and we're feeling all of these energies coming at us. And it's the anger and the frustration as a human self that we're not where we want to be. And then it's the awakening that there are things we need to release. So tonight is a great night for you, Penelope, to release anything that is causing any hurt and pain and anger, anything that's coming up for you. A lot of the old emotions that have been buried are meant to come up during this full moon time. Through the last full moon in Libra and this full moon in Libra, it's meant to come up because a lot of emotions are working with Chiron, the planet Chiron, and shifting within us. So we're forced to take a good look at ourselves, as I said earlier in this broadcast, we're forced to look and say, hey, that's not who I am. That's not serving me anymore. I need to let it go, or I need to forgive this person. I need to forgive someone else. This is an important, powerful time for all of us. And that's what you're feeling it. It's coming up. It's not who you are, but there are things that have created an angst that need to rise up to the surface so you can be as buoyant and as energetically high floating frequency as you need to. So if anyone else is feeling that, let it go. Elegance Mrs. says, I've been feeling the 40 hertz effects and my spirit guides have been pushing me to the positive energy. Yes, there's a great frequency change around us, and we're feeling that energy all around us. There's a frequency that's tied to the Ave Maria that lifts up a lot of energy for people, and it really shifts. So I don't know if anyone's aware of what that is, but maybe we could have Tony, if you can go ahead and get me that message, send it to Helena, what the frequency is of the Ave Maria, because that's one of the energy frequencies that shift us in our physical being. And I don't remember if it was 72. It might be 72, but I have to check and see. So if someone can get that for me. Who else do we have here live? Asha, thank you. Full moon ceremony, then readings. Now heading into the group healing. Yes, we're going to be heading into the group healing in just a minute. Absolutely. Tara Brooks, need guidance, and she's a major procrastinator, which always messes up the path. Fear, it creates procrastination, everyone. When you find yourself walking in circles, you're afraid to make a misstep, you're afraid to do something wrong, and this is a time for you to embrace the opening of who you've come to be and just pick a path. The worst that happens is you say, oh heck, shoot, I don't want to be here, and you let it go. So I open up the energy for you to release that procrastination here and now on this full moon night. It's an important time to release things that no longer serve you. Very important time. Who else do we have here, Lana? Did we get that information back yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
Next we're going to go to Paula Ann. She says she has a lot going on in her life. Her son passed away on Easter weekend in 1997.
Sorry.
And she can't seem to dream of him. She's wondering what she can do, I guess, to speak to him.
You know, Paula Ann, sometimes people do not come through in the dream state. I can share with you something that, you know, I do this for a living. I connect to loved ones on the other side. And when my father passed, the night he passed, I didn't know he had passed. And I wasn't involved in spiritual things at the time. And I actually saw him floating in the dream. And I thought, wow, that's strange. And I went to church and I came back and then I was told he passed. So that was his spirit leaving the planet. It took 24 years. I do this for a living. I was mad too. It took 24 years for my father to come through to me in a dream. I waited all that time. They go through a process in energy, a healing, a transformation, and sometimes they're not able to be accessed by a medium. Sometimes they're not able to be accessed by us in the dream state. But I will tell you this. Take a clear glass, put some water in it, put some kosher salt, ask that the energy is always clear around you, change it every day, and light a white candle and ask if it's in your highest good and the highest good of your son on the other side for him to connect with you, for your angels and God to allow him to come through. I feel like this energy of the Easter weekend is a portal for him, and I also feel as if his birthday will be the other portal. So if you take a glass with kosher salt, put it in the water, and put it by your bed and light a candle, a white candle over this weekend in honor of God and the ability to connect with your son. Keep me posted and see if that brings him through for you. I know that there's a lot of conversations with him, and I feel like he feels you. I just don't feel like he's able to make that quite connection. Something with the way he passed and something about that, the way he passed, it's almost like here and gone. Something with that just makes me feel as if he's still transitioning in an energy of a frequency to make it easier for him to go to whatever's next for him in the higher realms. Great, great, great energy with your son, though. So just know that he's there. And I think, Helena, as we close out later, we should play the song of those of you who've lost a loved one, Don't You Cry, if you have that on your system.
I'm sure I can ring it up.
All right, so don't cry, because they are with us and they feel us. All right, who else do we have here for us on Facebook? We're going to do a little ceremony in a second for our closeout of our energy. And do we have that Ave Maria frequency?
I think we're still working on that. Yeah, I'm still working on that one.
Okay. Maybe
Des is going to be next. She says, anything on my marriage? I notice a drift between him and I. Are we meant to be? We've been together for 10 years.
Hold on. Give it to me again.
Sure. Des asking, anything on my marriage? I noticed a drift between him and I. Are we meant to be? We've been together for 10 years.
There is a drift, but you're both going through an emotional shift in your, personally, it's personal. You're both going through a shift. He's also in this major energy of expanding himself and finding himself. And for you, you are in this amazing energy of your expansion, but self-expansion, self-expression. And so you're not quite in sync. You both were on a track, but we've grown apart and we're learning to grow back. It's like we started and everything was easy. Then we went down the path and life got complicated and we had to deal with life and decisions and choices, and we both got a little absorbed in what was going on, and now we're beginning to circle back. The drift is temporary, but the communication and the fun and the reconnection, it's important that we reestablish that, and we do something fresh and different to connect. I feel like there's just been a lot of stress, and you're a young couple, and there's been just a lot on your plate all these years. You've got a lot of responsibilities, and we're not taking time to have fun. So this will be an important key to move us through this rough patch, this together but apart, disconnected, not on the same page. But we'll hold the space, be in divine love, and let go of things that no longer serve you. Try not to bring up the things that have disappointed you in the past. Yes, who else do we have?
Next, we're going to go to Illigan's Mrs. She's asking, am I on the right track to accomplish my goals? My mother has passed long ago and I feel her everywhere. Is she showing me or telling me something? And anything from spirit guides.
Your spirit guides, you have a very strong medicine woman spirit guide with you, very medicinal energy. You are a healer. You are on the right path. Your mother does visit you frequently. I know your mother is assisting you. I can't say she's a guide because I see your spirit guides around you, but I know your mother pops in. Your mom always has to get the word in edgewise and make sure that she is heard when she needs to be heard. Your mom picked when she spoke because your mom was the person who observed a person, really kind of took them in. And so your mom is just kind of taking in all your actions, but I feel like a strong spiritual path, a strong connection with your guides, strong connection with your angels, and I feel as if you're here to be of service. You're stepping into that, you're awakening to that, and this year starts this whole new spiritual journey. I see some travel, I see some experiences that will awaken your soul even more, and your mom is very much with you. She comes to visit you in the dream state, and she will come again. And your medicine woman, spirit guide, is working very closely with you. So embrace those talents around you. Who else do we have here?
Who else?
Did we get that information yet? Did they not get it? Did you message them?
I messaged them and that was that.
Okay. Who else do we have here?
We got Victoria Gigante. She says, what should I focus on in order to get closer to my higher good?
Focus on taking care of you, not putting so many people before you. You're a very kind, giving spirit. Focus on self-love. Self-care is going to be very important for you. I feel like you've spread yourself a little too thin, and now it's time to open up and take care of you and seal off what doesn't work for you anymore. Just kind of let it go. In order to get closer to your highest good, meditation, self-care, self-love, and gratitude will get you there. If you commit to being grateful for 3 months, every day, taking 5 minutes to be in gratitude and 5 minutes to just sit and be, you will have much more peace and you'll be much more aligned to that which you wish to create. It's a powerful time for you, and thank you so much for joining us here on Facebook. We're going to work on some of our healing here. Okay, and Elagan said, Mom is definitely Mom, and she comes when she needs to get me in line. Thank you so much for that confirmation. Hi, Sabrina Williams. Hi, Jennifer, Susanna. We're going to open up for some healing here and create this energy circle space for healing. So everyone, let's just take a nice deep breath. And we just want the megahertz frequency, so hopefully we can find that.
We have 2 numbers. There's
okay, what do we have?
528 or 727 in hertz.
In hertz. 520, maybe it depends on the key it's in. 528, maybe that's 727, 528, 727, okay. Those are important numbers for some reason for frequency, so we're going to open up in that energy. All right, everyone take a nice breath, because we're going to pull in some of that energy here of that Ave Maria. So that's why I wanted to know that. I want to see what frequency we're going to align to. So everyone take a nice breath. I am, say I am. I am a being of light. I am a being of energy. I am a being of abundance. I am a being of love. I am, I am, I am, I am. We're going to call on the angels of healing. Archangel Raphael, we ask that you bring forth the healing energy. We invite it into our physical, spiritual, emotional, and intellectual bodies. We are open and receptive. We're going to call in anyone who's in the energy that is required of healing. We're going to bring you in the healing energy. I'm going to open up. I'm asking the angels to come from the north, the south, the east, the west. And I'm sending the energy to you now. Everyone open and receptive and receive the energy. We're bringing the energy and the muses and the healing energy of the music of the angels. We're going to bring in some energy here. We're going to give you healing energy, transformational energy at this time of this pink full moon. We're going to release that which no longer serves us. We're open and receptive and we're releasing. We're open and receptive and releasing. Releasing that which no longer serves us, any words, any hurt, any pain, any messages, any hurtful things that we've ever experienced or have been said to us. We're going to release it. Anything hurtful that we've done to someone else, we release it and we forgive ourselves and we forgive others. And we're open to receive divine love. We are worthy of divine love. This is the weekend of divine love, divine energy. The weekend to honor self, to love self, to be one with this universal flow of inner and outer peace and harmony, and to recognize that many have walked the path before you so that you could pass through without the burdens. So if you have burdens, it's not meant for you to carry them. It's not meant for you to carry those trials and tribulations endlessly, continuously torturing yourself. Let it go and ask that you be resolved and absolved of anything that you have done in this life that you feel you want to release. Release it now. Release it here and now. Do not allow it to weigh you down. In this moment of now, invite the universal energy of love and divine forgiveness and divine justice to be the only energy acting around you. Ask for the presence and the authority of God, the master teachers, the archangels. We invite the presence of Master Teacher Jesus to be here. Master Jesus to clear the energy for us, to raise our vibration here and now. Ascended Master Germain, we ask for your presence. We ask for the presence of Prophet Elijah. We ask for the presence of Lord Buddha, Mother Mary, Kuan Yin, Mary Magdalene. We ask for the presence of the gods and the goddesses, of the energies of all that have passed before us. And we ask for divine universal flow of healing to take place here and now. Open and receive the energy now as we send it out to you. I am, I am, I am, I am. Hold that frequency. Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, et benedicta tu in mulieribus, et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Iesu. Santa Maria, Santa Maria, Maria, ora pro nobis, nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostrae. Amen. 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 Allow the healing to work with you. Feel the energy. Feel the frequency. Open up this energy. Feel the light. Feel the love. Be one. Be open. Say, I am. I am open and receptive, and tonight I release. It seems like the heavens are opening up here. The rain's coming, washing away that which no longer serves us. How appropriate. The rains are coming and washing away what no longer serves you, all of you. Debbie talks about her fiance. He's always with you, Debbie. But he's reached a higher realm right now. He's in this higher frequency, my dear. So just be knowing that he's always in this energy of divine love with you, but he's transforming his energy in the heavens, Debbie. I just want to address that with you. Here we go, everyone. Thank you. Philip says she felt the tingle in her hand. Her hands were trembling, so we're going to give you that energy. Open up. Yeah, and just as I finished the song, everyone, I don't know, those of us here in Florida might have heard it, there was this incredible crack of thunder, right, Helena? Lightning and thunder. It was just like boom, right? So we just burnt out the old energies. We just cleared out the energy, and this is a time where we're ready to move forward and release. We're going to take another minute or two to answer a few more questions before we sign out. We're going to need a canoe to get out of here, so We're going to hope it stops raining by the time we're ready to leave, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you visit my website, SarahSpiritual. Love to be of service to you. Some of my original materials there. Some of my I Am songs are there. Remember, we're going to play Don't You Cry. For those of you who have lost a loved one, we're going to be playing that for you so that you have that. Do you have that, Helena, or you need me to send it to you? Okay, great. Who else do we have?
We're going to go to Anita Joseph. She asks, what does my living situation look like?
You know what, Anita, right now you're in transition, but I feel like you don't have to be in such a transition. I feel as if things will kind of balance out and iron out. I know you feel like you were kind of pushed out. This is going to calm down a bit, but it's just a signal that it's time for you to take care of you and just worry about you. And I believe we talked about this not too long ago. It's time for you to stop worrying about everybody else and make sure you're good and everything's good with you, and honor that. And you don't have to put up with other people who are being foolish or abusive to you. It's time for you to love you and honor your own sacred space. So it's time, Anita, to move forward, but the situation may resort back to where you were for a minute just so you can get your footing. It's something that you have to do to transition yourself out. So thank you, Anita, for your Facebook question. Who else do we have here?
Next, we're going to go to, let's see here, Michelle Polk. She's asking, what's next for me?
I know, Michelle, you've had some health issues and a lot of pain in the physical body. And what's next for you is an opportunity for healing and an opportunity to transform yourself and to really embrace that healing. And we're going to send the angels the healing energy so that you can feel that divine healing inside your body. So thank you so much, Michelle. What's next for you is working on your healing and you taking care of yourself. Thank you so much, Michelle, for your question. Who else do we have here?
We got Courtney Kaiser. She's asking, what's this year hold for me? What's in the cards?
A lot of frequency of shift in career and movement here for you. I feel like you're ready for more opportunities, more responsibility, more recognition, uplifting financially, career-wise, promotion. They make me feel as if there's something you may want to go study to add to your repertoire to make yourself more marketable or promotable. This is what I see coming for you, Courtney. Thank you so much for joining us here on Facebook. Who else do we have here tonight?
Next, we're going to go to Shenna K. Crawford asking, could you give me any messages about my love life?
So the first thing that I see here is that you were transitioning through some changes in love, and we're having trouble lining love up in this perfect way. I just feel like love is out of sync for you. I hope that's making sense to you, but I'm just feeling like love has been out of sync, like we're not in the right communication, or we have a relationship that comes together, comes apart. Something seems out of sync. What I can tell you is this, that next year there's a strong connection for relationships. So any relationships that need mending or releasing, now's the time to work on that, because next year is about having solid foundations in family relationships as well as love relationships. Thank you so much, Shanana KK Crawford, for your message, your question here for us, and I hope your message serves you well tonight. Who else do we have here?
We got Janelle Eve.
Janelle Eve. Oh, my goodness.
She'd love a pink moon message.
Pink moon message for Janelle Eve. Let's pull some cards for her. They flew up for us. So right now you're going to receive divine guidance. You want to listen to your divine guidance. You want to be listening, they tell us. And they also tell us that trilogy of light. So there's a lot of divine light around you, a lot of transformation, and there is abundance in love for you, Janelle. So release all the past relationships, hurts, and pains, because, girl, you got love, love, love in this pink moon. So let go of anything that no longer serves you, because love is coming your way. Thank you so much. Who else do we have here? We got so many people here. Hi, Sue. Yes, we've got a healing. We did our healing, and we did a wonderful ceremony, but our healing was at the 7:59 mark, and our open ceremony was through the first 15, 20 minutes. We have embrace. We've got a lot of embrace here. People who are looking for partnership, there'll be some connections and partnership and embracing here for all of us. Who else do we have?
We have Trina Jake. She's asking, are my spiritual gifts coming through this year so I can help others ascend and awake?
Absolutely. They've actually been coming through here. Let me see. "2014 was a pivotal time for you, transformational time. You have a whole nother uplifting in 2021. So you are going to go through a major uplifting in 2021. Change will come. Spiritual evolution, mentoring, teaching, and a lot of messages, prophet messages I see coming through you. So you're going to be the inspiration to inspire others to step into their divine destiny, on track for your journey as a way shower. So good job, Trina Jake. You are on track. Whatever you embraced in 2014 really set you up, opening up and really moving forward. Thank you so much for joining us here on this Facebook page. Great to have you.
Next, we're going to Jasmina Korbick. She's asking, am I going to win the fight against depression?
You know, Jamina, you can and you will. Accepting the healing is important for you. I also feel as if there's some interesting thing. Talking to me, I'm not a doctor, so I cannot diagnose you, but I see some necessity in watching your diet. I feel like there's some, we'll call them allergies, that are disrupting the balance in the body, and therefore we're not really able to maintain this high frequency and have this energy of upliftment in us. So yes, you will. Some diet changes, some exercise, some holistic healing, and then whatever's suggested by the medical profession to assist you would be great. Jasmina, I have someone named Kim who works with me. She works with a lot of holistic tinctures, and she is a holistic doctor, so she can be of assistance to you. If that's of interest to you, I will connect you to. You can inbox me so that we can assist you in overcoming the depression that is seeming to weigh you down. And release that today. Say, it's no longer part of my life. It's no longer part of my being. I am a divine being of light, divine love, divine healing is around me, through me, within me. I am healed. Embrace that and hold that frequency so we can recalibrate the energy with you. Thank you so much, my dear. Well, we've been on for quite a while, Helena, right? We've been on for about 2 hours. I've been here at the center all day reading, and I have to come back tomorrow. But I do hope, I really hope that you come visit me here if you're in West Palm. Come on tomorrow. It's Saturday. Visit us at the Expedito Enlightenment Center. A lot of handmade baths, handmade sprays, mists, oils. Don't forget, you can still light a full moon candle tomorrow. So go ahead, light a moon candle, release. We've got our full moon oil and our full moon spray. There's also a petition for our full moon collection. So join us here at the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I do sessions in person, live here at the center. I do them on Facebook, on Skype, on WhatsApp, you name it. We connect, phone. So visit my website, SarahSpiritual.com. I welcome all of you who may be new to this experience with us here. We do something on Sunday, but since it's Easter, we thought late night with Friday, Sarah Spiritual, we were going to do this full moon experience. So this pink moon, we've released, we are open, we are receptive to something new. And I do hope that you join me Wednesday night, 5 to 8 p.m. You can meet me here at Facebook, write it down, or you can tune in on the iHeart app at WWNN. We're heard 95.3 FM all across South Florida and nationally because of iHeart app, TuneIn app, and so many other apps that are available to us. Follow me, follow my Instagram, follow my Snapchat, follow my Facebook page. If I've been of service to you and you've enjoyed this, please give me a heads up. Let me know I was of service to you. If you feel compelled and you want to share, give me a recommendation or review. Share the page, share the love, share the joy. Happy Passover, happy Easter. Know that you are always loved, always supported by your guides and your angels. The universe always has your back. And know that it's time to love yourself, let go, let God. And thank you for joining us here on our wonderful, fabulous Friday. God bless you. And I am Sarah Spiritual. For all of you who are missing someone, don't you cry, don't you hide, you've got to live your life, even though you don't see me, I'm right here. Don't you cry, I'll be here right beside you. Don't you worry now, I am holding your hand and walking with you, though you can't see me. Oh, I'm here, so don't you cry, don't you miss me, 'cause I didn't die, I am here with you, right by your side. Don't you miss me, don't you hide, don't you cry for me, I'm right by your side. Don't you cry, I am here with you, I'm simply on the other side. So don't